it's starting to hit you. You're realizing that if you would have made the choice to get married to your honey trap, you wouldn't be here right now. This is a quick message from the universe. Chosen one. Chosen one, you're starting to realize that it's starting to make sense. You're starting to understand the best thing that you ever did was not get married to your honey trap. And guys, if you're finding yourself in this situation right now, pay attention, listen to the lingo. So when you're in these relationships, chosen one, these people often push to get married. Um, and a lot of people, they find themselves in these relationships for a month, 6 months, to a year, you know, and the relationship, it is what it is. And then they get married. And then a lot of times, man, people get married in turmoil. I don't know what it is about these situations when you have given up so much to be with someone, right? Um, and you've sacrificed so much to be with someone where you've invested so much energy, money, things, whatever, right? Because a lot of y'all find yourself in a situation where you had to invest a whole lot of money. These honey traps go both ways. Sometimes honey traps are sent into your life to mess your finances up, and then sometimes they're the ones who allow you to come into their lives and they catch you in the net. But either way, you find yourself investing in these relationships, investing in these people so much, um, that a lot of times you find yourself even in those turmoil situations, even when all the red flags have shown, even when, things done went crazy and you're trying to figure out like how does this happen, you find yourself in a situation where these people are literally still trying to be married. They're still trying to be with the person. And this is because these narcissistic honey traps, um, these people are professionals at making people fall in love with their potential and who they could be and who they present themselves as. But the only thing about you, chosen one, is you have supernatural discernment. And so even when people putting on a mask, the best of actors, you see through who they are. And this goes for people who act like they love you and people who act like they don't love you. All right? You see through it all because you are a master reader of people. Um, and we can get even deeper on the esoteric level on you being a entity in the matrix, and a lot of these individuals are just different prototypes, and understanding the code of the matrix, you're seeing the programming and you're seeing what they're running, and you're able to decipher, okay, there's something going on behind the scenes with this person, right? This person is not presenting themselves for who they really are. And this allowed you not to get hooked into the narcissist like everyone else would, right? Because like when I tell you, chosen one, you have fallen for this person and you were considering marrying this person because you had already made the way that the honey trap connects with you, the way that the narcissist, whether male or female, the way they connect with you in even when you first begin the relationship, they connect with you on the way of like, this is it, this is long term for me, this is what I'm trying to be. And so they kind of trick your mind, or they try to manipulate you into being in that mode of, yeah, we both been through a lot of relationships, and we're not with that bullshit, we trying to settle in. They pushing that type of play with you, and then you find yourself with them and it's all hell. It's like they worser than any. individual, immature individual, or anything, right? Like these motherfuckers worse than 18-year-olds when you get with them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how the narc does, right? And that had worked on you for a little bit, chosen one. You found yourself in that situation, even considering marrying this person. But shit got to start getting weird for you. And, you know, you the type of person, chosen one, where you could have been a master poker player because uh you'll bet it all, but you know when to fold them too, right? You'll bet it all, but you also know when, okay, I gotta fold this hand and go ahead and live again, and live another day and play another hand. And so, although this person kept pushing for you to get married, pushing to get married, pushing to get married, and this is what they do. Even when you find yourself out, if you marry the wrong person, they are going to fuck your life up. You have to first and foremost understand that. These honey trap individuals, these people understand the rights that come with being married. See, a lot of y'all found yourselves where shit had hit the fan and this honey trap was trying to get you in the crazy house. And, you know, you was fucked up. This honey trap was trying to get you locked in these hospitals, locked in these places. And see, we could really get deeper on these situations, but certain shit I just can't talk about on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we could really get deep into this where they was trying to get you locked into these places, and a lot of people come up missing when they get put into these certain places around the country. A lot of people don't make it out of these hospitals, these mental homes, right? Because these people are trying to, you know what I'm saying, what's inside of you. But a lot of y'all, if y'all would have been married to that person, they would have been able to get you kept in these places, in these hospitals. They would have been able to get you locked in these places, chosen one. And if you would have married this person, you might not be alive today. And that shit's starting to hit you when you think about it. When you think about the situations you've been through, how every time when shit hit the fan, that person flipped on you and put on a show. Cause this is how you know you was in um a real humiliation ritual, a honey trap situation, right? Because the narc be so lost in the sauce, in the act, right? In the narc's brain, this shit is a movie. They're starring in the movie that they've always wanted to star in, type shit. You know what I'm saying? In the narc's brain, they gotta put on a show. So you notice that when y'all hit crowds, this person start putting on a real show. Broadway shit, you know what I'm saying, for the crowd, and the crowd was entertained by that shit. And so you understand, like, okay, because the narc, they get lost in the lights. You feel me? They get lost in the attention, and you realize that. And always pay attention to your honey trap in these situations. You can read by what the honey trap does, what's really going on. These narcs, they in a whole nother world. They self-awareness, that shit low, right? So you realize, chosen one, and a lot of y'all, the only reason y'all was able to make it out because you could prove that you wasn't married to this specific person. They was trying to get you locked in. And when you are somebody married to somebody, they could be like, yeah, this motherfucker's crazy. I'm scared for them. Please keep them here. And them people will keep you in that crazy shit. They'll keep you in these homes, in these places where motherfuckers is not making it up out of. So pay attention, man. You realize because your ass chose not to get married, you still alive. And if you get married, the scam is over. The insurance scam is going. Anything you got that you leaving is going. Pay attention, chosen one. This is why these people is pushing marriage on you, man. Some of y'all got inheritance and things y'all don't even know about, and people trying to take you down and take your shit. You know what I'm saying? You realize that the fact that you did not get married saved your life.